Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and in this video we'll be talking about the difference between ABS keycaps versus PBT keycaps and why we're recommending PBT keycaps all the time. And then we'll also introduce you some of our newest budget keycap sets that we've recently acquired. So this is a general comparison. There are high quality ABS keycap sets such as the very expensive and very limited and beautiful GMK keycap sets that you see on group buy all the time. Those are a thicker, much thicker and higher quality ABS plastic than what you usually see from big brand keyboard companies like Corsair or Logitech or Razer and things like that. So those are the exception. So generally ABS is usually cheaper and comes stock on a lot of keyboards. So the Corsair K70 came with ABS plastic keycaps. The Keychron keyboards all do that as well. So ABS can be double shot or not double shot. And what double shot means is that they did a primary mold to get the overall shape, and then they did another mold to get it that clear layer where the RGB can shine through, and that's what double shot means. They are generally more smooth and develop a greasy shine over time. They also accumulate oils and greases and fingerprints and things like that much faster than PBT keycaps do. Some benefits of ABS is that they have a better color. It's much more vibrant and very pizzazzy. Some even say that ABS keycaps have more clack since it's a thinner plastic overall for most of them. PBT, on the other hand, is generally a higher quality, thicker plastic, and it is more textured and more durable as well. The double shot is not as good on PBT keycaps since during the process of heating it up and cooling it down, some size changes may occur or some warping and things like that. So the double shotness isn't always as great as ABS could be. It has more muted colors and not as vibrant as ABS. But the great thing is that they don't really develop that greasy shine over time, or if they do, it doesn't happen as quickly. It takes a much longer time for the legends of PBT keycaps. Dye sublimated is much better. That's when the ink is seeped into the plastic itself, and it takes a very long time to wear out. You're gonna have to rub into the keycap until that layer of ink is gone. Whereas if you do laser etched, it'll rub off really quick. And PBT does expand and warp, and sometimes it can cause bowing of some of the larger keycaps such as the space bar. That it just happens. It's not something that you really control. So if you find a keycap set in the space bar is bowed, you can probably fix it. For us, we really like PBT keycaps since we don't really like typing on a very slick surface that could sort of feel nasty. But with that being said, I've never typed with a GMK keycap set yet. Hopefully very soon, but I've heard very many good things about them. They are quite pricey and tend to be very expensive, also limited in quantities and usually in group buy only. So some of the new PBT keycap sets that we got include the HK Gaming Die Sub Chalk keycaps. This is currently on my Keychron K6, and I've really been loving the way that they feel. It comes in a full set of 139 keys, so it has the 108 base set and then 39 modifiers, and it's pretty much compatible with everything from ANSI to ISO to 65%, 75, 90, like all those different sizes. And it comes with a wired keycap puller, which is pretty nice. The keycaps are 1.4 millimeter thick, which is pretty thick. It feels very good, and I think chalk is a very appropriate name for them since that's sort of what they feel like. It's a really good value keycap set. The legends are very clear and easy to read. You can see that the alphabet is left aligned, and if that bothers you, then don't get this keycap set. But personally, I'm okay with it. Feels really good. You can see that I have a reverse space bar here, and some people generally do that because it lets the thumb rest a little bit more natural while typing. You can also see that some awkwardness occurs when you put them on an alternative sizing, such as the height of the keycaps not really aligning with each other as they should. But overall, very nice feel to them. Highly recommend this keycap set. Really like it. These are a cherry profile keycap set, and generally people really like cherry and say that they're pretty good for everything from typing to gaming. The next keycap set we have is a blank OEM profile white PBT set, and we bought this to customize and experiment with, like do future experiments like dyeing keycaps and seeing how far we can take it, just to have a little creative fun with that. They're 1.5 millimeters thick, and it's a full-size set, but it's only compatible with 60% TKL and a full-size keyboard. One problem that I've noticed with using blank keycaps is that there is a profile, so each row has a different shape, so you're going to have to figure out which shape belongs where without having any legends. So it just takes a little bit more time, but blanks always look super clean. They sell it in all black and all white. We got all white because you can dye all white with all black. You're pretty much stuck. The next one we have is a strange profile. It's the XDA Dye Sub Lotus keycap set, and this comes in TKL, so it will fit 60% keyboards and TKL keyboards. So XDA is a little bit higher than DSA, which is the other profile that we had from our last budget keyboards video that I was using for a little bit. As you can see, it's pretty much uniform for each row and isn't sculpted at all. This makes typing on it very difficult, and you can't really touch type on it as quickly. It's lower than SA, which is a pretty high keycap set, and I'll have to include a photo of that since I don't own any SA keycaps. They are dye sub, and the legends are very clear and easy to read. I wish the font was a little bit bigger since there seems to be a lot of excess blank space on the keycaps themselves. And it also comes with a different color escape key, the red one. The fourth keycap set that we bought that we really like is a YDMK, a black to white gradient keycap set. They're PBT 1.5 millimeters thick with laser etch side print. And what this means is that instead of the legends being on top where you can read and rub as you're typing, they're on the side, so it's okay that they're laser etched since your fingers aren't really touching that in the first place, so it's not going to rub out or fade over time. But when you're looking at this from the top down, it just looks so clean and simple. Each layer has a different color, and this is TKL, so it could fit a 60% or TKL board. Very clean, sleek, and cool looking. It's good for touch typing if you don't need those legends on the top. Sometimes finding the symbols or the numbers can be a little hard, and then if you're typing at night, you're out of luck because it's no double shot. So even if you have backlight, you're not going to see it. And then the last set we got is a YDMK double shot PBT set, and right now this is on our Razer Huntsman, which looks a little bit silly on a Razer Huntsman because the case is all black, but this would look great on a white mechanical keyboard. These keycaps are a little bit thinner at 1.2 millimeters thickness, and they do have double shot, so that really is part of why they're thinner. so that the RGB can shine through better. These have a slightly rougher texture compared to the other ones, which were more smooth. And this also comes in TKL, so it's going to fit your 60% or TKL board. There are some problems with this one, I would say. I like the gradient look, however, on the side with the modifiers, it sort of looks like it's mix or match, like it doesn't really fit with the overall gradient of the board, and the legends really aren't that great. The O has gaps and other letters do as well, like B, D, R, some numbers do too, so legends aren't all that great, but RGB does shine through if that's something that you're looking for. It looks alright. It's not clean. Not a big fan of this one. For PBT, I really do prefer die sub keycaps or die sub legends. And the spacebar, as you can see, is one color because you can't really split colors when it comes to doing that. So those are the 5 newest keycap sets that we bought. Eventually we're gonna play around with our white keycap set and see what kinds of things we can do with that, and see how dyeing works and just doing simple things like that and having fun. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was a little bit long. If you skipped us doing our keycap sets, that's fine, because we primarily buy them to take pictures for our blog, and then I like switching out keycap sets once in a while since they're sort of fun. Well, I hope this video was helpful, and there's no typing test this time because we didn't do any keyboard reviews. I'm gonna link you guys to our mechanical keyboard ASMR playlist here, and then a video here by us that you might like, so watch one of those and subscribe here if you want to. Very excited for the sound test of the modded K6 coming soon with these keycaps. Really enjoying it. I'll see you in the next one.